today's video, we are going to discuss derivatives on how to get the derivatives of trigonometric functions. Okay, so here are the equivalent derivatives of each of the trigonometric functions. So for sine x, the derivative of sine x is equal to cosine x. Derivative of cosine x is negative sine x. Derivative of a tangent x is equal to secant squared x. Derivative of cotangent x is negative cosecant squared x. Derivative of a secant x is equal to secant x tangent x. And derivative of cosecant x is equal to negative cosecant times cotangent x. Now, kung papansinin ninyo, yung ating x, ang exponent nito ay just 1. Okay, importante kasi mamaya meron tayong mga given doon na hindi ganito ang given. Okay? So for now, for this particular equivalent derivatives, okay, ganito ang pagkuha ng derivatives, no? Kapag yung x natin dito, ang kanyang exponent is just 1, and ang numerical coefficient niya dito is also 1. Okay, 1 yan silang lahat, ang exponent pati ang numerical coefficient. So kapag ganun lang ang given, ito ang kanilang respective derivatives. Okay, now, for example, we have find the derivative of the functions f is equal to 3 sine x. Okay, so gagamitin natin yung previous theorems natin kung paano kukunin yung derivatives. Considering this is a function, so that is c, that is a function, that is a constant rather, and sine x is a function, f of x. So, previously, na-discuss na natin kung paano kunin ang derivative kapag ganito ang given. So, ang ginawa natin is, to get the derivative of that, yung constant is, hindi natin gagalawin, 3 pa rin siya. So, ang gagawin lang natin is, kukunin ang derivative ng sine x. Okay, kukunin natin yung derivative ng sine x, which is cosine x ang kanyang derivative. Then afterward, we'll just simply multiply. So 3 times cosine x, which is 3 cosine x. So yan ang ating derivative for this particular function. Ang next naman natin, number 2, example, what if the function given is tangent x plus cotangent x. So again, just like the previous theorems on how to get the derivatives, gagawin pa rin natin yun. Okay, kung saan meron tayong dalawa or maraming functions and they are being added or being subtracted, no? So for example, here we have this one. So tangent x is added to cotangent x. So we will treat them separately. So we are going to get the derivative of tangent x. Then we are going to get the derivative of the cotangent x. And then eventually, i-add natin yung answer nila. So the derivative of the tangent x is secant squared x. And ang derivative naman ng cotangent x is negative cosecant squared x. Kaya ito ay naging minus na. Okay? So this is now the derivative of this given function. Okay. So here's another set of equivalent na derivatives. Okay, so kanina nga sabi ko, yung mga given is x lang, yung part dito. Okay? But this time, let's say, ang given, instead of just x, meron na siyang numerical coefficient that is greater than 1. Just like for example dito, what if the given is sine 3x? So instead of just sine x, okay, ang binigay na function is sine 3x. So we are going to use this one instead of yung binigay ko previously. Okay? And then, so we are going to use this one. This one. Okay, this one. So we are going to get, so the derivative of sine 3x is, we are going to get the derivative of the sine first, which is cosine. Pero yung u niya, which is ito ang ating u, remain pa rin. So 3x pa rin. And then we will multiply it to the derivative of u, which is the 3x. Okay, later on, may example tayo. And then also this one, itong gagamitin natin. Okay, we will get the derivative of this entire expression and then multiply it to the derivative of u. Ang u naman natin dito is ito, yung nasa loob. Yan ang ating u. Okay, so let us proceed for the examples. Okay, so yung first example natin is this one. Okay, this one. So ang given function natin is sine 3x. So hindi natin gagamitin yung previous na binigay nating equivalence kung saan sine x, ang derivative ng sine x is cosine x. Okay? Cosine x. Okay, now, to get this one, okay, this should be, ang kukunin natin is derivative of sine u, okay, sine u equals to cosine u, and then dxu. Okay, cosine u and dxu. Okay, not this one. Okay, so again, to get the derivative of this, okay, so we will get the derivative of the sine first, following this rule, okay, following this equivalence. So the derivative of sine u is cosine u, which is ito, cosine u. By the way, our u is the 3x, okay, our u is the 3x. So, we will just follow this rule. Cosine u, so ito ang ating cosine u, times the derivative of the u, ito, times the derivative of the u, which is ang 3x. Okay, so we will get its derivative. So, ang derivative ng 3x is 3, right? 3. And then, we will just multiply this one. So, our answer is 3 cosine 3x. Okay, another example of the function. Let's say this is the given function. So, we will follow this rule. So, according dito sa ating rule, we will get the derivative of the function. Okay, ito ang ating function. And then, ito ang ating u. Yung nasa loob, ito ang ating u. Okay? So, we will get the derivative of the entire function and then multiply it to the derivative of u. Ito na yun, derivative of u, which is ang 2x plus 1. Okay. So, let us get the derivative of this function. So, we are going to apply yung previous theorem kung saan yung exponent natin na 3 ay magiging numerical coefficient. And then, the exponent 3, ima-minus natin yan by 1. Kaya siya naging 2. Okay, so ito yung derivative ng function natin. Okay? And then, after that, we will multiply it to the derivative of 2x plus 1. Ito ang ating u. Okay, ito ang ating u. So, ito na yung kanina dito, derivative ng ating function. At ito naman ang derivative ng ating u. So, 2x plus 1, ang derivative niya ay 2. Because yung 1 naman natin is constant, diba? 0 ang derivative ng 1. So, hindi na natin nilagay dito. So, yung derivative na lang ng 2x, which is 2. Okay, then eventually, we will multiply 3 times 2, kaya siya naging 6. And that is our derivative for this given function. Okay, so this is our next example. So the function f is 4 times sine cube 3x. Okay, so ang gagamitin natin dito, again, gagamit tayo ng mga previous theorems dito. As you can see, meron tayong constant. So we will treat this as constant, c. And then, ito ang ating isang function. So let's say this is function g of x. Now, so g of x. Now, to get this one, so the derivative is yung function or yung constant natin is 4 pa rin. Okay? So, ang kukunin lang nating derivative is yung sa g, which is ang sine cube 3x. So, we will get the derivative of sine cube 3x. Now, to get the derivative of sine cube 3x, we will use first yung ito. Okay, this is a previous theorem kung saan yung exponent natin na 3, okay, is magiging numerical coefficient na siya. Tapos yung exponent natin na 3, ima-minus natin yan by 1. Kaya siya naging 2. Okay? Then, of course, kasali pa rin ang 3x dito. Wala tayong babaguhin dyan. Okay, yan yung ginamit natin. Ito yung ginamit natin dito. Then, after that, gagamitin natin yung itong rule. Kung saan, the derivative of sine u, ito yung gagamitin natin because yung x natin dito is not a simple x, but it's 3x. Sabi ko nga kanina, we are going to use the sine u, derivative of sine u, kapag yung x ay either the exponent is greater than 1 or the numerical coefficient of x is greater than 1. Okay? So, ito yung gagamitin natin. So, just follow this rule. Okay, we'll just follow this rule. Okay, so ito na yun. So, we will get the derivative of sine 3x. Okay, so again, ito na yung nung ginamit natin ito. Kasi nga may exponent si sine dito. So, after that, ito naman ang gagawin natin. Kukunin natin yung derivative ng sine 3x. So, as you can see, wala tayong exponent dito, no? Wala tayong exponent dito. Kasi nga, na-solve na natin yun. Ito. Okay? So, this time naman, without the exponent. So, kukunin natin yung derivative ng sine 3x without the exponent. Okay. Oops. So, again, we will just rewrite it this one. And then, to get the derivative of sine 3x, so, gagamitin natin itong rule. So, sine u, so ito ang ating u. Okay, this is our u. So, sine u is equals to cosine u. So, the derivative of sine u is cosine u. So, ito ang ating cosine u. And then, the derivative of u. So, we will get the derivative of u. This is our u. So, to get that, kaya nire-write ko lang yung ibang tapos na nating gawin. Tapos na nating i-evaluate. So, yan. I just rewrite it this one. So, yung last na lang is yung derivative ng 3x, which is 3. Okay? Derivative ng 3x is 3. Tapos, ayusin lang natin to. Simplify natin yan. So, we have 4 times 3 times 3. Again, 4 times 3 times 3. So, our answer is 36. So, 36 sine squared 3x cosine 3x. So, this is our final derivative of this given function.